Virgo, this is Inspired 2016 with your monthly reading for the month of June 2020, focusing on your career and work life. I hope that you have a good month so far for the month of May, and let's see what is in store for you for the month of June. So I hope that you are well as well during this pandemic. So let's get started. So the first card for you representing the present position of your spread towards the beginning of the month, you have this Five of Spades. I think there will be some conflict towards the beginning of the month with regards to your work, and there could be something that you have been experiencing for the past few weeks or few months or so, maybe because of the shortage of the number of worker in your workplace. That can be also resulted that you are doing more than what you might have to, like several different people have been laid off, and everything just go towards yourself, and everything is just go to you instead of other people, and you might have to do everything by yourself. You might have to doing everything you can in order to complete the whole thing, the whole projects by yourself. So that can be quite draining and also quite difficult, but I think you can do that. There's no doubt about that. You just have to manage your time well. So let's see what is in store for you for influence card or the bridge card towards the middle of the month. You have this Four of Hearts. So this card is actually quite good, but the thing is that you might have I think you can solve the problem that you have in the beginning of the month. It looks like it's just a misunderstanding, and finally you have like your own quiet time in the middle of the month, where everybody is just doing what they needed to do, and like they don't bother anybody else's, and that can be something everyone else needed, and especially yourself towards this difficult time. You needed to get those me time more so that you can get things done. So let's see what is in store for you for the past position. You have the Eight of Clubs. So the Eight of Clubs here indicates that you have been, I think you get a lot of good news, a lot of potential news that are coming towards you in the past, and that can be something you have been waiting for. So if this is something like related to the job that you applied in the past, and that can be something you have been waiting for, I think that can be something you have got the message or the information already, and it does look like that everything has been speed up towards the end of the month of May, and this can be something you'll finally be able to get the relief as well. So if this is something related to your loved ones' health or your own health, maybe you have done the COVID-19 test, maybe you finally get the results. So it's not always related to the job itself, but this is related to the sustainability of your job as well. Because you know what, you won't be able to, or you won't allow to work if you have that virus. Those type of things. So the next card that you have representing the things that you learned from the past, you have the Eight of Diamonds. So yeah, you have double eight as well. Very nice. So the double eight here especially indicates that you have a kind of abundance in your plate. I do not see it as you have been scrolling around wanting to get a side hustle or side jobs going on. I do see that you still have a quite stable kind of jobs that you have, and this can also be indicative like you have been going through a lot of different trainings and a lot of different new topic that you can learn. So basically in the past you have been enriching yourself to be more capable, to have more skills that you can use it in the future. So let's see the next card that you have representing the thing that you need to let go of. You have another 8, so 8 of spades. What a wonderful readings here. You get like triangle of 8. So I'm not sure why this thing happened, but I do see that for this particular card, especially in this card, is actually a good thing. You know, when you are being offered a lot of different things in your plate, and a lot of different responsibility that you are being pressurized, so it's always good not to be alone. You know, it's always good to share the burden with your friends, with your colleagues, or with your loved ones or families members, or even your parents as well, because I do see that if you are doing that, it actually can lift your spirit, and also to minimize the like a self-sabotage which is associated with this card. So you just have to be able to go further and not to be trapped in that kind of mindset, you know, like a pittiness and all of that. So you just have to be very careful on that negative thought that you have. So the next card that you have representing the future cards for the end of the month, you have the 5 of heart. So probably you will lose somebody in the end. This can be indicative, like if you have to go for relocations or new endeavors, new projects, that you have to leave your countries or leave your parents, your families and friends, and even your loved ones. Maybe because you have to go elsewhere to get this job done, or even like getting an interview, you know, to go somewhere so that you can get another like a job and better job in some way. And this, I do not see it as somebody that you love are living your life though, but although this can also be indicative the same way, maybe you have to take care of your families and friends as well. Don't be left out behind by yourself. So you have to take care of those people that you love the most, so that they can have like you have a better time with them during these pandemics, because they are more vulnerable to get the virus. So you have to be very mindful on that. So this is only a prediction, so you just have to be careful yourself, okay? So lastly here, to clarify the whole reading, at the bottom of the deck you have the 7 of spades. So anything that you have been dealing with in the past with some other peoples, you have to be, you know, straightforward. So if you are not comfortable with working with these people that are pretending to be your friend, or they are pretending to be somebody that you trust, so be mindful on that, and just yeah, preferably don't really get into them, you know. Try to make some distance with them and not to get you know, involved with them so much. So it's actually also a good thing too with this card. You actually have more clarity in the month of June with whatever you wanted to do, and whatever or whoever you wanted to work with, and that can be something very useful for you in the future. So you can no longer confuse on what you wanted to do, and also to work with some other people in your life. So it's actually a very good thing. So I think that's overall readings here. I hope that you are enjoying this reading, and if you do like it, click like, and if you haven't subscribed, click subscribe and push the bell icon so that you get the notification every time I publish a new video. And if you want to donate to our channel, you can do so by sending your donation via PayPal to this email. And see you next month. Thank you.